Hey, this is Trevor from the Black Dahlia Murder here, and this is Hails from the Crypt.
Sean the Butcher. I am here with Trevor from the Black Dahlia Murder. What up, Trevor?
What is up?
Yeah, always a pleasure to have you up here. The brand new album Verminous is out now from the Black Dahlia Murder. I want to know what your favorite part of creating this new album Verminous has been. Was it like you said, getting the cover, finding the artwork for it? Is it lyric writing? What was the one thing that stood out to you as like one of the best moments of creating this new album for Black Dahlia Murder?
For me, it was hearing the new songs for the first time and like realizing how diverse the album is. And I feel like every song has a really strong individual personality. And, we've been trying to be more diverse as we've gotten older as a band. Because I think just playing 1,000 miles per hour can get boring. It gets static to people.
I don't know how you guys don't get exhausted.
I don't know
like
either,
if you just
man.
play it live, I love this album. I love, like I said, the breathiness of it and how there's so much more room to hear everything. I love that. And I love seeing you around New York City. You are a native now. I won't say exactly where in case you got stalkers, but I love seeing you here. You're always around at shows anytime I'm anywhere, Brooklyn or Staten Island or whatever. I always see Trevor. Are you still doing like DJ stuff here in the city? What do you got going on?
Yeah, here and there. I'm definitely going to as many shows as possible. Good. That's like one of the impetus for me to move out here, to be like where the scene is just thriving.
Big move from Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
What is there to do in Detroit, Michigan? Like, what do you do out there?
I mean, there's a good scene there.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little bit more homegrown. There's a lot of great bands from out of Detroit. But, I just wanted to be where the action was, and I thought that it would be beneficial for the band for me to be somewhere high profile and where a lot of magazines and stations and different outlets are
easily
to
accessible.
Trevor.
Yeah,
exactly.
This is a businessman. This is not only one of the best front men in the business. This is a good businessman moving his life around. It's very awesome to see, and I love running into you at the show. I ran into you at some show, and I was like already wasted, and you're like, Sean, let's go do some, like, I don't know, you said some weird shot that just sounded, I was like, I'm gonna puke immediately. I'm like, Trevor, I can't. And you were like, all right, man, and just walked over to the next person like, let's do a shot. I was like, man, I am not stopping Trevor's party ever. You're into some really, as you picked guest DJ takeover here on Liquid Metal, you're some really dark metal. You got a cool thing that you do for Metal Injection. I see all the postings there. How do you find a lot of this stuff? I'd imagine just touring in the world and tearing up record stores everywhere you go. What's like the best way you could recommend somebody find out about all the cool stuff that you're listening to, Trevor?
Man, I do a lot of research. Social media is key. I have like a Facebook that has no friends, but I follow a million bands and labels. So the only influx of info is all new music. I utilize Metal Encyclopedia a lot. I love that website. I'll even just check out what's coming out in the next couple months. You know what I mean? And keep an eye out for certain releases and kind of keep a note on my desktop. And really, it's just being familiar with the labels and
a lot of dedication. I mean, you put a lot of research into this.
It's years of just total fandom and kind of being neurotic about hunting
a real
bands.
Metalhead,
yeah. I still have that nerdy love for it that I've always had. I still have. I'm a CD guy. I have CDs showing up at my house every other day at least. Still.
I handed someone a CD as a nice gesture, and they looked at the CD, and they looked at me, and they're like, what the hell do I do with this? I'm like, I don't have a thumb drive. I'm sorry. I can't send a wave, send an MP3. But shout outs to Trevor for being so dedicated, picking up vinyl, picking up CDs, and supporting the music. I want to get into another one of my favorite songs, probably my new favorite Black Dahlia Murder song of all time off the new album, Verminous. Dawn of Rats, the closer on the album. The grossness of the end of it, I love with the rats, and you could just hear the eating and the feasting. But again, I love like this, like my melodicness, no singing or whatever, but there's just this beauty to this song that I'm fulfilled from the Black Dahlia Murder, and I hope that this opens up a whole new gate for you guys on the next album. But for Verminous, Dawn of Rats, one of my new favorite Black Dahlia songs. What can you tell me about it, Trevor?
I definitely hear what you're saying about the music. It's definitely one of the more neoclassically informed tracks that we've ever done. And sorry about that snort there.
I could take that.
Hey man, I'm just I get excited about this stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. So Yeah, that song has like the two guitars are doing something completely different, and the basses too. So it's like this sort of like classical fuguey kind of approach. And yeah, that's Brian's touch, man. Brian's the one that puts the powdered wig on the most when it's time to create music.
Nice.